Let's get into this interview. The origin of your name, Thirstin Howl. I know you had Big Vic Low before that. How did Thirstin Howl come about?
When I started, I was always Big Vic Low. When I started rapping, I was also Big Vic the Barbarian, which was my name in low life, for the knockout games. But it took me a while to find myself as an artist and a rapper. I started rapping in '96, so I used to run around everywhere and to battle people. I used to look for ciphers, and so everybody used to always be like, "Damn, man, you thirsty, man, you thirsty to rhyme." The Thirstin Howl kind of fit, man. I went away one summer, out of New York, and I came back as Thirstin Howl.
Nice.
Like, I went someplace and I stood for a whole summer in a room, really sharpening my rhymes. I just started rapping, so I wanted to fine tune myself, and when I came out of that room that summer, I was Thirstin Howl III, man.
Nah, that's crazy because you were in Unsigned Hype like not too long after that.
Yeah.
Like how did that happen?
Immediately.
You won
exactly.
You won
like 97, I think.
Yeah.
You won.
When I started rapping, man, I was getting in the magazines a month later. Because like I said, I was battling everybody and anybody everywhere I went. I was real aggressive on my approach. I used to make people battle me. So, and a lot of, there was always magazines there that would see that and would write. And that's how everything started. Same with the Source, Unsigned Hype. When I made my first demo, I had made my demo on the 4-track, and I ran around one day with like 100 packages, and I went to every label in New York City and just ran up in the label and put packages on everybody's desk.
Yeah.
All in the same day. So I went to the Source for the Unsigned Hype, and I asked the receptionist, who does the Unsigned Hype column? And she said, okay, I'm going to call him out here for you. And when he came from behind the door, as soon as he walked out the door, I just started rhyming. I ain't even introduced myself. I just started rhyming, and all he said was, he was like, you got it. He ain't hear a demo yet. He ain't know my name. He just said, you got it. You already got it.
Yeah, that's
showed him that hunger right there.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. So how did the Lyricist Lounge thing? Because you was like a production assistant or something for MTV at that time, correct?
Yeah, but I was a production assistant for MTV many years before that.
Before Lyricist Lounge?
Yeah, before the actual show. It was crazy. I had already left MTV and was doing my own thing when the whole Lyricist Lounge show came about. You know what I mean? But that came about just by being, part of the whole Lyricist Lounge showcase, traveling with them, doing the tours, That's how I started a lot of my stuff, man. They were the first show I ever did was a Lyricist Lounge show, which was actually the same picture that was in the Unsigned Hype, and that was the first show I ever did. So, they was a big stepping stone for me, man. I got a lot of recognition through the whole Lyricist Lounge scenario.
So what happened with that after that? Like after the Lyricist Lounge show, you ran into some problems, or in terms of what happened with that?
Nah, I just kept going hard. What my thing was, I got offers from everywhere, man, but nothing transpired. Nothing was good for me because when I dropped my first CD, I was making so much money that you
didn't really need anybody.
I mean, I wanted it, but it didn't matter because I'm still able. I could do it the way I want to do it every day, even if I wasn't doing it right. I'm still making money. I was able to quit my job at MTV and things like that. So it just made so much sense. And I never stopped. I never slowed down. I've been over consistent. I think I've kept up with all of the biggest ones doing it with the biggest budgets and the biggest backing. And I've never had that. And I've been just as consistent, and if not even more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
because like the Unsigned Hype, back in the day, it's like Biggie, Eminem, Mobb Deep, and you were in that class, so it was like automatically superstardom, and that's the reason why I asked, like, what happened after that? Because you were like,
they came for me, man. Everybody always asked, I was always told, you're the next big thing, but it just didn't happen that way. But I stayed consistent. I stayed I stayed building my legacy. I stayed carrying my low-life family, the culture of this all. And look where we at today. Like, the underground is what matters the most now.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
all that. And the underground is global. And, you know, I'm an icon of that. And I stand strong within that. And not just me. I brought my whole family, and I brought this cookie with me. You know what I mean?
It's Lord, you can't see it on the camera. It's a big, low-life, like carpet on the Bodega Cold Kutz Show.
It's available at deafrugs.com. You know, this is something I did in collaboration with Eric Sermon's company that he has, where he does all the hip hop logos and all that on rugs. But
nice.
This is our new creation right here.